Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me. The video's coming a little late, and honestly, the videos for the next week or so will be coming a little bit late. I'm on my birthday trip in Houston, and it's all thanks to you guys, the subscribers. Thank you so much for continuing to support me. I hope that even though I'm late, y'all give me grace. So before we get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. Just before I actually get into the episode, is it not exhausting? Is it not exhausting for these men, these boys, and I'm not even trying to be actually boys, these are actually boys, to constantly talk smack about people unwarrantedly? It's gotta be exhausting.
Finally, a good-looking bombshell walks in. Mate is cooking his fucking chickens.
Let the girl
he's just
breathe.
needing to relax,
Pump the brakes, bro.
I think he's just excited.
Yeah.
Fresh, shiny new thing.
I'm here for the drama of the show and everything, but oh my gosh, can y'all grow up for real? This is tiring. Let's get into the episode, okay? So Zach is fully convinced that Ryan made a stupid decision in picking Lucinda.
Fuck the weirdo that took your missus.
What the hell, man?
Ryan must have been hit by a bus at a young age or something. I have no idea why he chose Lucinda. It just made zero logical sense.
Obviously, Zach's a bit butthurt, I suppose, and I've heard him, obviously making smug remarks. That's what the bloke's good at.
I'm not Australian, so maybe this is Aussie banter, but saying somebody must have been hit by a truck or hit by a bus, sorry. I don't know if that's how y'all talk amongst each other, but for me, it made me feel very uncomfortable. A lot of comments that Zach made throughout this episode made me feel extremely uncomfortable. And you definitely can see the age difference, even though it's not a huge one. You can see it between Ryan and Aiden and the rest of the guys, barring Nate. It's very embarrassing. Georgia, on the other hand, is very happy about her decision to pick Nate to couple up with.
Obviously, I find you attractive.
Of course, yeah, you're very attractive.
Nate seems like the sweetest guy. I really think I made the right choice, I think. I love dark hair. Yep. I love a mo.
Yeah, okay.
I love a mo.
Okay.
I don't want to date a bum. He's got a passion. I don't care what you're passionate about. I do not care, but at least you gotta have it.
She's definitely one of the best ones in this villa right now.
I'm so excited for Nate. I mean, will she have other people looking in her direction? Yes, but for right now, it seems like her interest in Nate is genuine. She seems like a sweet girl. I think she's a great candidate for him, He's kind of had a rough time coming in, and even though other women were interested in him, nobody really made that move towards him. Georgia's making that move, I would like them to be together, and if not, hold on to Casa, Nate. I don't know if they're gonna have Casa, because it seems like sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but last season they did. I'm gonna need it again. So we have Tyra, who's pretty emotional that Ben left. And at first Aiden was like, this is a little concerning. But she reassures him, listen, it's just the fact that we had great time together. I don't actually want to be with him. I want to be with you, okay? So then we have Zach, who really needs the same reassurance that Tyra is giving Aiden. However, he's not getting it from Lucinda because, according to him, Ryan is absolutely stupid for picking Lucinda, but Lucinda ain't really closing that door for real.
I'm just still in a state of confusion. He's picked you and he hasn't even come to chat to you.
Weird behaviour. Yeah, it's like he's made these bold moves and he's not backing them up. Yeah.
You don't pick a chick unless you think you got a chance. Ryan and... Yeah.
Oh, you took your time, to be fair. Where do you want to go?
I'm a very chatty girl.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be misinterpreted.
Yeah, that's the case, and that's cool.
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
I don't know what you can say that isn't just gonna deteriorate in his brain.
What an idiot.
According to Zach and Savannah, Ryan is pulling this out of his ass, and I'm just like, but he's not, though. He's not. And here's the thing, too. Is Lucinda being openly flirty with him? Not necessarily. But is she shutting him down, too? not necessarily. So in Ryan's mind, he's like, yeah, you tell me that you're closed, but you're not acting like you're closed. And I feel the strongest connection with you. So why wouldn't I pursue it? You know what I mean? She even later on did not want to sleep outside with Zach. She would have rather slept inside with Ryan because of the cold, she says. It probably is cold. And even Zach was like, just put on some socks. What the heck? But yeah, I'm just like, if I was partnered up with Lucinda, I'd be looking at her a little bit sideways. I would. Eventually, she did go sleep outside. They had sex. They said, I love yogurt. Such a toxic relationship, honestly. Such a toxic relationship. Savannah really needs to rein in her feelings for Trent, because what you mean you're in love with him?
I'm in love with Trent.
Wait, what?
You're in love.
Okay, shit, all right.
Fuck, whatever.
Oh my God, that is so, I just like, it just came out.
I'm falling for him. Okay, I have a crush on Trent. Does that sound better?
Nah, I like the love.
Savannah girl, please be for real. Please be all the way for real. I cannot imagine what she's going to go through watching this back, knowing the things that have been said and done behind her back by the hands of Trent. Because, okay, maybe to her, love is not that big of a deal, but she said it. She probably feels it in her own way. Whatever love feels like to her, that's what she's feeling. Could you imagine falling in love with a man who slags you off any chance he gets? A man who's embarrassed by your presence? A man who's only gonna take you seriously when you are the only option and he feels like nobody else is paying you attention. There are just so many reasons why Trent is not the one, yet this girl still pines after him. And it's so sad to watch. I know she doesn't see the whole story, but honey, when you do, make sure you never answer his calls, ever. So the next day, Trent is now making a move for Georgia.
Body my type. I'm not. That is my type to a T.
Are you guys still open to get to know people?
I don't know.
Have you guys had that chat?
I think that chat needs to probably happen.
Like, she's a great chick, so fun, but just like not my type on the outside.
Yeah. Like, I thought you guys were close up.
Nah, it's not like that at all.
Cool.
I've said the whole time that Sav's not my type on the outside, so I don't want to die wondering. I think George is the type of girl I could see a future with more than Sav.
This man is so manipulative because the day before, he literally told Savannah, you need to end things with Aiden, because obviously we have something strong going on, and if a bomb was to come in, I would tell them that I'm closed off with you. So of course, given that security, she did it. But now somebody else has come in and he, in 2 seconds, jumped ship. That was always what he was gonna do. He was always waiting for somebody else. And just for this man to say, I've always been attracted to dark features. You're gonna jump to a new woman because she's a brunette? Be so flippin' for real. You cannot be serious. And this is why I understand sometimes women do sink other women's ships. I'm not gonna pretend like that's a thing that doesn't happen. However, when Abby went to Savannah and said, this is what he said to me, instead of going to Trent and being like, isn't she crazy for saying this? I would have done little things to either ask around or whatever to kind of see if there's validity in what Abby was saying. Because everything that Abby was saying has come to be true. Now this man is reverting back to his type, and it has to do with this whole hair color thing. And aren't Savannah's roots dark? Isn't she naturally a brunette too? Like, this is stupid. Lucinda and Ryan have a chat that went on a little too long for Zach's comfort. And so he's starting to realize, okay, maybe Lucinda isn't telling me the full truth.
Ryan is a lovely guy, and like we get on really well, and he's, you know, really chatty. But I don't see a future with Ryan.
She's definitely given him the time.
No, I'm just over it. If it keeps happening, I'm just gonna say, listen.
I think if she's not interested, she's spending way too much time and being too friendly.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm not being unreasonable though, am I?
Fuck no, I would tell you if you were.
You know, like she'd say a couple of things that would, you know, kind of give me like the idea that the door was open.
Yeah.
You know, ask me why I didn't pick her for the brekkie day. And
Yeah. Literally, yeah, I thought the conversation would be a lot different, to be fair.
And like, you know, if I would have thought the door was 100% closed, then I wouldn't have.
And that's literally what I said. I was like, this guy's a fucking idiot. Like, she said everything, and like, But that's clearly not the case at all.
Yeah.
The fact that Zach had to step in on Lucinda's behalf to shut things off with Ryan or to investigate further with Ryan just affirms the things that he was thinking about Lucinda not being completely honest with him. She could not categorically shut it down with Ryan. I think in another life, if she didn't close things off with Zach so soon, she would have wanted to pursue Ryan. And there's a part of her that's like, damn it, I did it prematurely. And so, yeah, she kind of does leave things open to interpretation. But if she really was as closed off as Zach thinks that they are, she would have made it absolutely clear. No point of misunderstanding. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it is what it is. Both Zach and Lucinda are tired of this whole back and forth game that they're doing, so they decide to confront each other about their behavior.
What the fuck is going on? Why is this still going on?
Just sit down.
I thought we sorted it out. To be honest, Zach, I think they've completely twisted this whole entire situation.
No, but I don't think you're putting yourself into the brain of a guy. Do you really think you weren't being flirty at all? Genuinely? Like, wholeheartedly, you can sit here and say that you weren't?
It's weird. It is weird. I actually wasn't flirting. I was being nice to Ryan.
Like I said, yeah, I do think she left things up to interpretation. I also do think Ryan is forcing it, don't get me wrong. I do think that he is barking up the wrong tree, but the tree is looking a little tantalizing, just a little bit. Now that she knows that even being friendly is an issue, you need to stop that as well. Not just with Ryan, but with anybody else. Clearly, your man has this insecurity. You have heard it. You've accepted it. You've decided to stay with this man as the partner of the person. You then have to kind of fall in line. You do. Some of y'all might agree, some of y'all don't agree. But I feel like if your partner is expressing discomfort about something that you are able to change, and if it's something that you don't want to change, maybe that's not your person. Maybe you shouldn't be somebody who's so insecure about you just being friendly with other people. You see what I'm saying? If you are deciding to stay with Zach, knowing that something as simple as being friendly with other men is something that bothers him, then you've got to decide, is this something I'm going to stick with, or do I need to find somebody who's more comfortable? That's my personal opinion. So Kale and Nakia go on a date. I didn't watch the date, but they came back. They're very happy. It seems like they're sticking to this whole we're exclusive thing. So good for them. The more I look at them, the more they do seem well suited. They do. I wasn't seeing the hype with Kale when he first came, but like him and Nakia, it's cute. It's cute. That's cute. I'll give them that. What else happened? Back at the villa, right. So back at the villa, Zach is venting to the guys about Lucinda. If this was my man, I would have to end things with you that day.
But I just hate it. Like, girls are so good at just playing dumb. She's like, I don't think what I did was that bad. Shut the hell up.
Lucinda was so on edge.
Such gaslighting,
Seriously,
man.
bro.
You've been a bit of a pick me. That's what I said to her.
Yeah.
She's, no, I'm not. It's like you literally asked them, why didn't you pick me? She's going to take some training, you know?
Take her to puppy school.
Going to have to train her.
I understand that he's venting, but he has no regard for Lucinda at all, in my opinion, at all. I don't care. I feel like he just sees her as a body and she's just the body at the time. Because the way he constantly takes the opportunity to make her the punchline of his jokes is ridiculous. I was sitting there just like Ryan and Nate. I was like, there's no way this is happening right now. This is so uncomfortable to watch a guy who claims he's on the cusp of saying he loves this girl, claims he would move to Europe for this girl, slag her off like she's just some kind of imbecile, but you're deciding to still stay with her. Why would you want to be with somebody who you don't even respect like that? Nah, very unbecoming of Zach. And I hope that when Lucinda watches this back, first of all, we can see that she has grown from her first season, but I hope that she grows even more and she realizes people like Zach are people that she does not need to pay attention to. And that back in the beginning, when somebody like Nate was talking to her, those are the type of men that you should be gravitating towards, not people like Zach. Because this is horrible. He is a horrible human being. Like, I I mean, maybe he has redeeming qualities, but I haven't seen them. Let's fast forward to the recoupling. It was a recoupling, right? No, it's a new era called Villain Era. So the superfans, whoever these people are, how do I become a superfan? Because one, I would like to watch the season early, and two, I would like to vote. I would like my opinion to be heard. Anyways, Love Island executives, if you're watching this, make me a superfan next season. Thank you. The superfans voted for Tyra, Aiden, Nakia, and Kale to be the top couples. The bottom couples are Lucinda, Ryan, Tia, and Zach. So the top couples have to send the bottom couples home. You would have thought Trent lost his mother the way that he was crying up a storm at the thought of Zach going home.
Face your fellow Islanders. Are you actually crying, sweetheart?
I don't know what to do without Zach.
Savannah, I hope you know this man would not share half the amount of tears, if any at all, if you were the one in jeopardy. I just wanted you to know that. Anyways, the top couples decided to send home Tia and Ryan. It just made sense. Unfortunately for Ryan, yeah, he could have played it safe, but even if he did, I think he still would have been the one to go. But maybe he wouldn't have been voted in if he was in a couple that people could root for more than him and Lucinda. So yeah, we'll see. Tia, girl, bye. I feel no ways about that. See you, girl. So yeah, what's gonna happen in the next episode? Did they tell us? No, they didn't tell us. But what I would have wished happened was that on Ryan's way out, he would have told Lucinda what was said in that room. Would she have believed him? No. But at least there would be evidence that somebody told her and she decided again to follow Zach blindly. Watching that back and realizing how like dense you were with a person who clearly wasn't right for you is a real wake-up call. If she's ignorant to all those things, how can you blame her? But if she knew and proceeded anyways, you see what I'm saying? I hope you see what I'm saying. Anyways, like I said before, just have grace with me. Have grace, have grace, have grace. Because I know how y'all like to attack me in the DMs talking about, girl, where are you? I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. As always, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.